very interesting. They have a pastry snack for welcoming guests. The cabin crew is not wearing a mask.
And there's even a bar in the middle.
Very short flight, 2 hours, but 4 choices on the main course on the menu. This is probably the most amount of food I ever eaten on a 2-hour flight. Very overcast, there's lots of bumps and turbulence.
Welcome back. The A340-500 is a really rare airplane. Only 34 were built and delivered to the airline. And there's only one airline still flies it right now, and that's Azerbaijan Airlines. So my flight was from Dubai to Baku. Take a good look, where's Azerbaijan? It is on the crossroad between Europe and Asia, next to the Caspian Sea. So this was a trip back in 2016 when I was still slim. The A340-500 was originally built for India's Kingfisher Airlines, so it has a red-hot interior, but it was not taken up for delivery, so eventually Azerbaijan Airlines took delivery in 2012. So there were 36 business class flatbed seats in the front, and there's even a bar in the middle, and some part of that looks like a private jet. I actually had a 2-hour delay out of Dubai due to a medical emergency on board, and they have to offload the sick passenger. And then off we went. We took off very quickly. On the short 2-hour flights, there was even a full amenity kit was provided and also a kid's pillow. Then the full lunch was served, starting with starter, salad, a main course served with Azerbaijan wine, and then you have cheese, dessert, cake, and most important for Azerbaijan, nice cup of tea at the end. The rest of the flight was very enjoyable, and I arrived Baku in the evening. I transited on to London with their 767, and that 767 was also one of the last built 767 with Boeing signature Skybeam interior. So for Azerbaijan Airlines, their A340 is a standby aircraft. It flies to Dubai during the peak season, and currently it actually flies between Moscow and Baku 2 times a day. So the A340-500 is one of the best looking Airbus builds in my opinion. It's 4 big engine, quiet, and ULR, ultra long range. Unfortunately, the economics of having a 4-engine flying ultra long haul isn't very good. So it was superseded by the twin engine new generation jets. I don't know if you have flown with an A340-500. If you do so, please share with me your experience in the comment below. So there are many advantages of using a VPN. Personally, I use VPN to bypass internet censorship, to fund cheaper travel, and to protect and encrypt my data. Internet censorship is a huge pain that when you travel to another country that you couldn't connect to your family or friends or business on the email or social media. So I use Surfshark VPN to bypass the censorship by connect to another country. And even better, I can connect to all the Netflix library with just one VPN subscription. With the help of Surfshark VPN, there are also possibility to find cheaper travel, cheaper air tickets, cheaper rental car, and cheaper hotel by connect to another country. For a frequent traveler like me, often use public Wi-Fi at the airport or in the hotel. The Wi-Fi is not stable and secure. When I want to send sensitive banking credentials, I will connect to Surfshark VPN to encrypt and protect my data. And here's the best deal for our viewers today. Get Surfshark VPN at surfshark.com/Sam. Enter promo code SAM. You will get 83% off and 3 additional months for free. This video is sponsored by Surfshark. And now fast forward to May 2022, 6 years later, I flew on Azerbaijan Airlines A320, this time from Dubai to Baku. The reason I'm going there is because I want to fly on a Silkway airline, Illusion 76 freighter, and also the Boeing 747-8 freighter. Now here is my latest experience with Azerbaijan Airlines. Time to fly again. I'm visiting a new country today. How are you?
Hello. Hello. Oranges, lemonade, pomegranate, and champagne.
Oh, I have this pomegranate. What is this?
This is snack.
Huh?
Snack.
A snack? Okay. Very interesting. They have a pastry snack for welcoming guests. It's a really striking color. Deep blue, going to Azerbaijan today on the A320.
Would you like candies?
Candy? Thank you. So this is a semi-sweet white wine from Azerbaijan. It's a very short flight, 2 hours, but 4 choices on the main course on the menu. It looks like I'm in for a treat.
With seeds, yes. How are you? Do you like our meal?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, there's a lot of food. Yeah.
Yes.
With so much food, this is probably the most amount of food I ever eaten on a 2-hour flight. So an hour in the flight, I finally realized the cabin crew is not wearing a mask. I think they completely removed the mask, right?
Yes.
Are you of Russian origin?
No, I'm from Azerbaijan.
Right. And what's the language of Azerbaijan?
Azerbaijan language.
That's really simple.
Yes, it's our native language.
So what do we have for economy today?
For economy, we have main course chicken with barley, some dessert, salad, some cheese, and also for second choice is beef with pasta.
We are on descent now. The weather turned really bad. The clear sky gave way to very overcast. There's lots of bumps and turbulence. It's on the Caspian Sea. I can see very choppy sea as well.
So when I arrived this time in Baku, I actually saw lots of Azerbaijan Airlines fleets were parked and some were grounded. I think the airline is still fighting to get out of COVID. Even the non-stop from Baku to New York flight has been terminated. The terminal, however, looks brand new though. Overall, I think Azerbaijan Airlines is an old school airline. The best part of flying them is the amount of food. It is a tradition for that part of the world. Now enjoy the sights of Baku.
Hello, guys.
This is my father, just joking. My godfather, maybe.
I know I look like his dad, but I'm not.
He's actually my neighbor. This is Samir. He's driving me, showing me around town. Very impressed so far.
Yeah, Zaha Hadid did it.
Oh, famous one.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
look at
Zaha
this.
Hadid.
It's very, very modern. Really impressed.
How about them 3 buildings there on the right? Look, they're
Oh, that's the flame building,
yeah,
isn't
flame
it?
towers.
Wow.